we will be sharing our infographics today and putting them on one slide. You will not actually be sharing them with the class today. What I mean is in front of the class. If you're here, if you are face-to-face, we will do that a different day. On today, you will just simply upload both of your Part 2 and Part 3 infographics, just your final slides, and put them into this slide. So if you would put the two together, remember that this slide is shared with everybody in the class. So be really careful about accidentally deleting or putting your slide on someone else's. Be very careful. So what you'll do is you will go into your Part 2. You'll open your infographic in Google Slides and go to Part 2 and go to your final infographic. Let's say, I'm just pretending for a minute, but let's say this is your final infographic. You'll click on it, make sure it highlights on here like this did. And what I do is a right mouse key copy. You do a copy however works best for you. Then you go back over here and highlight where you want it to be. You'll see it highlighted, right mouse key, paste. Make sure your first and last name is on it. Make sure, and go ahead and say match style in this presentation. Or you could say just leave it as your style. So you could do that also if you put a lot of like background and interest into it. So then you'll go to Part 3. So that was Part 2. Then you'll go to Part 3, and let's say this is the slide I want to copy. Make sure it's highlighted, right mouse key, copy. Go into, make sure your first and last name is on it, where you want it to be. Paste. And see how it moved these around? I'm just going to like delete the slide I don't need. So now I should have my first and last name and Part 2 and my first and last name of Part 3, and you move your infographics over here. So that is what you are looking to do for this assignment. Now when you copy and paste it, you can say leave it as the original, and that's okay as well. I look forward to seeing everybody's assignment together, and those of you who are face-to-face, we will have a time in class that you share these. Thank you for putting all of your effort, and I cannot wait to see your projects.